What is up, homies? My name is Felix, and I'm here back again with another video for you all today. I'm wearing a hat in this video because my hair is like incredibly long right now, and there's just no way to make it look right unless I have a hoodie on or unless I have a hat on. So that is why I'm looking like a 2013 middle schooler right now at the moment. But yeah, so basically today I'm gonna be reacting to you guys' worst beats. I told you guys to send me the absolute worst beats that you could come up with, and I know I didn't give you guys a lot of time for this because all I did was just make a little YouTube community post, and then I said, yo, send me your worst beats or whatever. So yeah, I might do some more of these, make it into a little bit of an episodes kind of thing, but I also might not because this might be the worst possible idea ever. And shout out to everybody in the Discord. I know somebody in the Discord came up with this idea. I don't remember exactly who, but yeah, make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I've produced on pretty much all platforms, and then also my beat store and my Discord. If you want to go check any of those things out, they'll be down there in the description below. And now we can get into this possibly atrocious video. So yeah, before we get started with this video, just two quick things. The first thing being that if you guys want to send in any of your, horrible, awful beats, feel free to send them to my email, which is right here, as long as they don't sound like this. And then also, nothing I say in this video is meant to be mean or anything. It's all supposed to be, for comedic value, for, funny haha purposes. So anyways, let's get into this first one, which is from Serpent Gaming. He's got some strings in here. Some 808s that are clicking pretty bad. To be honest, this is like not even that bad. I can just tell it was like one of the beats that you probably first made when you were first starting out or something, because the mixing is like all off and everything. But other than that, there's not really anything that's too out of whack other than just, the mixing on that. And it gets pretty repetitive, I would say. That's a pretty good beat to start off on. So the next one that we have coming up here is this one from Lior, I think. And he says this one is his first beat ever, probably. The whole rhythm with that piano is way out of whack. The claps seemed fine, but the hi-hats were a little bit off there. The whole melody is like here, and the 808 is like way up here. The good news is that everything seems to be pretty much in key, melodic wise, so that's a good thing, but the whole rhythm with this is just way off. There's just like no rhythm pretty much. Oh, and I forgot to give the last one a rating, so basically what I decided I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a rating from 1 to 10. 1 out of 10 being like a really good beat, and 10 out of 10 being like an absolutely awful beat. So I'm gonna give both of these ones probably like a 5, or like a 4. They're like right in the middle. They're not, awful, but they're not like, the best. Anyway, so this next one is from Abel, Matthew, George, or Abel. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. Let me know in the comments. And this is his first beat that he ever made too. He said the name is Cringe Beat. So let's listen to it. I kind of like this melody actually. It's very dry though. He's got a little bit of a bandpass filter on here. Oh, the whole beat has a bandpass filter on it. I thought that was just like a little intro piece, but the whole entire beat I think has a bandpass. I respect it. I respect the decision. This is actually pretty decent. Other than the filter that was on this, it was like a pretty good beat overall. So I'm gonna give this a 3 because this is actually kind of good, so you're gonna get a lower score. Alright, so this next one is from Sahil, I think you say, and it's titled Progressive House. These chords sound like they're all in key and everything. That kick is very weak. Whoa. Those are some interesting choice of instruments. It's very loud. Very, very loud, I would say. Oh, ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? This is so offbeat. These snares are just so off. There's a lot of them too. This part's actually kind of good though. I'm kind of vibing with this part. I actually kind of like this part. This part's decent. The other part was really awful, but this part, you kind of saved it. Well, actually, no, you kind of ruined it because you're supposed to make a bad beat. This is good, so you're going to get points deducted for this, pal. Buddy old pal. The beginning was pretty bad. It was like, the beginning was probably like the worst of the beats that I've seen here today, but that ending is definitely gonna deduct some points. So I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a 5 on this one. Alright, this next one is from Boyan, I think you say, and he says it's just pretty bad and I don't know why. So because he said he doesn't know why, I'm gonna critique this one a little bit. The piano is alright. There's a lot of that kick going on, or whatever that is, whatever that sound is, like bloop, 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 bloop. I would reduce the amount that that's playing a little bit. Is this just like the whole thing? Oh, the piano actually has a nice little flavor on it. I would say the real main problem with this one is that the drums are just kind of lacking any sort of like rhythm. Like they don't really serve anything to the beat almost, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I would say if you are, you know, asking for some critique, I would put in some drums that like give this a little bit more flow and kind of push the beat along a little bit. But that piano was nice. It was a nice little piano vibe you got going on there. I'm gonna have to give this one a 3 because it just wasn't that bad. All right, this next one is from Salmon San, I believe is his name. And he says this is the first beat that he ever made and he takes no responsibility if I have sleep paralysis at night because of this beat. So this better be as bad as he says it is. It's very quiet. It's getting louder. It's not even that bad. A lot of reverb going on with those drums. It's not even that bad. I wanted you guys to send me like horrible beats, like awful beats. But yeah, really the main thing with this is that I would just say those 808s are like way too crowded, but like everything's in key and stuff. I was expecting like out of key things, completely off rhythm things, just like not even music. But that's okay, we can work with this. I think the mix on this is also really quiet because I had to turn my stuff up like quite a lot. Yeah, that wasn't even bad. If this is your first beat, so you guys have to realize how like good these beats are for being your first beat ever. Like you guys have heard my first ever beat. That beat is nowhere near as good as a lot of these beats. So I'm gonna have to give you a 4 on this one because it was kind of alright and it had really no glaring problems with it. Alrighty fams, this next one is for Marcus and it's just called Feast. These drum samples are really not hitting. I would say definitely need some better drum samples. That 808 is kind of hard though, actually. I kind of like the 808, even though it is quite distorted. It sounds like it's in key with the melody and everything, so. This one's not even that bad either. I can tell there's a lot of 808 clicking going on, but again, I can just tell that this is like another one of those beats that you probably made like early on when you first started making beats and stuff like that. I would probably give this one like a 4 because it was a little bit on the better side. It was pretty, you know, rhythmic. I can tell that this is actually music, so you're gonna get points deducted for that. All right, this one is from Need Gore, and he just says lol. See, this is what I wanted. This is the type of stuff that I wanted you guys to send me. Those drum sounds sound like they're from the J Dilla kit. Okay. This is the stuff right here. What is that sound in my right ear? That's like the weirdest, like lowest sub bass ever. Like the whole beat is just playing right here, and then over here just like. That bothers me so much. That little crunchy noise on the bass, like every time the bass hits, it's just like just awful. I love it. Yo, it gets like increasingly worse too. It just keeps adding horrible stuff in here. Alright, this one's gonna get an 8 or an 8.5 because this right here is the stuff that I was looking for. This is the real quality awful beats, and that's what I like to see. Alright, this next one, not exactly sure how to say the name. I think it's like an axillary, but this is his 8-bit mix. Oh yeah, I'm liking this one. Has absolutely no rhythm. I like it. That clap is real disgusting, and I love it. I like this one. I enjoyed this one. This was a pretty terrible beat, so I'm gonna give this one probably like a 7 because it wasn't as bad as the last one, I don't think. Actually, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because it was pretty non-rhythmic. All right, this next one is from Playboy Josu, I think you say it, and he says this is his first and worst beat ever. Oh yeah, I'm liking it already. Oh yeah, that 808 just came in and started distorting everything. Okay. I don't even know what instrument this is. There's a lot of 808 clipping going on with this one, but for the most part, it wasn't even that bad. For this being one of your first beats, you had like a lot of like transitions and stuff in there. There was that middle part and then like 2 parts at the end. So yeah, I respect it. I respect this one. I'm probably gonna give this one like a 6 or a 6.5 because that melody was just real bad. It just, you know, brought your score way up. Alright, so this last beat that we have is from Caleb Turner, and he says this is his very first beat that he made from this year in March. So we're gonna see what he's got here. Pretty loud hi-hats. Interesting transition there. Again, this one's really not even that bad. Those 1 or 2 kicks right there sound like they're pitched up, and it just, you know, throws the whole thing off a little bit. But it's not even that big of a thing. The 808 and the kick are kind of clashing a little bit with the melody and stuff, but other than that, mixing is like not even that off. Just gets a little bit repetitive and stuff, but other than that, you know, pretty decent beat also. So I'm gonna give this one like a 3, because it was a little bit on the better side of things. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video here of me reacting to all you guys' worst beats. Let me know if you guys want me to make this into a little bit of a series. If you want me to, you can always send your beats to this email right here. This is my email, and I might do some more of these if you guys like it. So yeah, make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I produced, my beats from my Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you guys want to do so, and I will see you guys next time.
Turn me up, let's go. Damn, I feel like the man now, yeah. I cannot turn bands down, yeah. Chopper make them stand down, yeah. Got these